Hi friends, in today's video tutorial we would study how to prepare this geometry in AutoCAD. So before we start with the drafting, let's spend some time in analyzing this geometry and trying to see how we'll proceed with this drafting. After analyzing this drawing carefully, I feel that the best way to begin this particular drafting would be to first change the view to the left view. This is the left view. And over here we'll begin drawing the profile by using the P line command, and we'll draw one line from here to here of 28 units, then from here to here 72 units, from here to here 84 units, and from here to upward, that is 32 plus 32 64 units, then to the left 32 units, down 32 units. Then we want to draw an arc, so we'll press A for arc and we'll draw an arc of diameter 24 because radius is 12. Then we'll change it to line and we'll join it with the start point. So our left profile would be ready. Then we'll go into the isometric view and we'll extrude it to a thickness of 80 units. After that, we'll draw a rectangle and push-pull it down, and we'll draw another rectangle over here and push-pull it outwards. And our geometry would be complete. So let me show you how we'll proceed with the drafting. So what we'll do is we'll first change the view to left view. Now we are in the left view. You can see over here. Now I use the P line command by typing PL and pressing enter, and we'll draw one line from here to the left. I'll turn the ortho on and I'll give the dimension as 28 unit. Then I will move downward 72 units, then to the left 84 units, then upward 64 units, then to the left 32 units, then down 32 units. Now we have to make it into an arc, so we'll press A for arc and we'll give the dimension for the arc as 24 because radius is 12, so diameter would be 24. And then we'll change it to line by pressing L and we'll join it with the start point by pressing C for close, and our profile is ready. Now we will fillet these two edges. So we can see over here the fillet radius is 16 and here it is 32. So we type the fillet command R for radius, give the radius as 16 and click over here and click over here. Again fillet, R for radius, give the radius as 32 units and click over here and click over here. So our profile is now ready. So we will go into the isometric view by clicking on this home icon. Now we have to extrude this. Now extrude it to what distance? So here you can see it is 56 and here you can see it is 24. You can use the calculator and keep it on so that we use it as and when required. So 56 plus 24 equals to 80. So we'll extrude this to a thickness of 80. So we select extrude, then we click on the object to extrude, press enter and extrude this to a thickness of 80 units and press enter. Now instead of 2D wireframe we will change it to shades of grey. So this is our geometry. Now what we want to do is we want to first create a cut rectangle over here on this particular plane. So we'll use the rectangle command from here. So we use the rectangle command, we click on this plane and click on this end, and now we have to give the dimensions for the rectangle. So first the z-axis dimension we have to give. The z-axis dimension would be 40. Now why 40? Because this whole distance extruded is 80 and this is 40. So the balance cut is 40. So we say 40 and we press tab. And this distance, that is the x-axis distance, would be, this whole is 84, from that we subtract 32. So you can use the calculator and you can say 84 minus 32, and that is 52. So this distance is 52 and we press enter. So we get this rectangle. So repeating again, this distance is 40 because it is 80 minus 40, and this distance is 52 because it is 84 minus 32. Now we will extrude this downward. So we use the extrude command, click on the object, press enter and extrude it downward. Now we use the subtract command of AutoCAD, select the main object, press enter and select the object to subtract, that is this object, and press enter. So that object gets cut. We'll turn the grid line off by pressing F7. Now we have to create a chamfer cut over here. So here we have to do a bit of calculation. So this whole distance is 40 and this distance over here is 28. So 40 minus 28. So you can say 40 minus 28. So it is 12. So it is 12 on this axis and this 24. So we'll go into solid and here we'll select chamfer edge and we select distance. So the x-axis distance we select 12 and the y-axis distance we select 24, and then we click on this edge, press enter and again press enter. So we get that chamfered edge. Finally we want to create a cut edge over here as well. So you can see this is a rectangle actually, if you see over here, and the dimension is 18 by 6 and it is 8 units from the top. So what we'll do, we'll again select home and we'll select rectangle. We'll select this plane and we'll click over here and draw one rectangle, and we'll give the dimensions for that rectangle as this is 6 units, press tab, and this is 18 units, press enter. Then we'll move this down. So we select this, we type move, click on the object to move this object, base point is this, and where you want to move it, you want to move it 8 units down. And now we want to create a cut over here. So we use the press pull and we select this object and extrude it outside and we get a cut. Now we no longer need this profile. So we press escape and we delete this rectangle from here. So we get a cut over here. Now finally one thing is left, and that is this cut over here. So for getting this particular cut, we have to draw one rectangle which would be 32 units this way and 56 units this way. So we use the rectangle command and we click on this plane. You have to be very careful that you select the correct plane. So select this plane, click over here, and we have to give this as 58. Press tab, and this distance is 32. Press enter. Now we would like to pull this down to a thickness of 32 units. So pull, select this object and pull it downward to a thickness of 32 units, and then subtract it from the main element. So type the command subtract, select the main object, press enter, and select the object to subtract this and press enter. Now you get a cut. Now you delete this profile rectangle and our geometry is complete. So friends, in this tutorial we have seen how to make this geometry. You can use the orbit tool and you can rotate it in all possible directions to get a complete view of the profile. I have given this geometry link for this particular reference drawing below the description of this video. Hope you have learned something new. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you again in the next video. Till that time, goodbye.